Hi, I'm Dr. Papia Bhattacharjee. In this problem, we have to evaluate this logarithm, this expression. Now, the very first thing you should notice is that this is not natural logarithm. Natural logarithm is a logarithm function with base is e. But here, as you can see, we're not writing ln, first of all. We're writing log because it's a different logarithm function, and the base is 5. So how do we evaluate such an expression without using a calculator? That's what we have to figure out. Okay, so first let me remind you how this function of any logarithm function with any base, how is it related to an exponential function, because they are inverse to each other. So here's the property that a logarithm of base, say a, when you have some x that you are evaluating, that is equal to some value, say b, if and only if this x will be equal to this base a raised to the power b. So that's the property, and it goes both directions. So let's come back to our expression and see if we can evaluate this logarithm. Okay, so we have to figure out what is the value of this expression without using any calculator. So what is this equal to? That's what you have to figure out. Okay, so our expression looks like the left-hand side of this top equation. So we have to figure out what is on the right-hand side. So let's call that b. So we have to figure out the value for b. Now, this 5 is a, this is the base, and the 25 is x. So we have to figure out what is b. Let's use the other form of that equation, right? So what do we know from this property right here? Log base a of 25 is equal to b if and only if x is equal to, x is 25, is equal to a, that is 5, to the power b. Now let's look at it. What is 25? 25 is 5 square. That is equal to 5 to the b. So what do you think b is? Of course, this means that b is nothing but 2. Because 5 square is 25. So b has to be 2. So one more time, this expression that we have to evaluate, logarithm base 5 of 25, that is equal to 2. So this is how we can evaluate a logarithm expression without using a calculator. Thank you.